Today marks 1580th day of daily lessons, daily reflections. And today on my YouTube shorts, it popped up a very short message and it said that nervous system of your body is one of the key aspects of achieving success. And it really made me think, like, is that true? Is that nervous system is one of the key aspects, one of the foundational aspects to really succeed? And I was reflecting about that and I realized that there is so much truth in that and might be that is the foundation of success because your nervous system will dictate how focused you can be, how creative can be, how intelligent can be. Because if your nervous system is on flight or fight mode or shut down, at that moment, achieving success is very, very difficult. You will love to grind, you will love to pursue big things, but your nervous system says no. I don't have capacity to do anything. And I reflected as well on that there is 5 stages that I found. There's 5 stages of the nervous system, and I think that the beautiful part of why I believe that I'm a good person to speak about is that I went through all stages. I've been in the first one stage, I've been in second stage, I've been in third stage, I've been in fourth stage, I've been in fifth stage, and then I made terrible decisions, and then I went to backwards. I went to fourth, three, two, one, and now I'm building back again, like from one, two, three. Because if you achieve one stage, doesn't mean that you will stay there. I think that we need to really do the right things to really to stay in the right stage. So today we'll share 5 stages that nervous system that are, and of course there's probably potentially could be different ways to name it and label it, but I think that 5 stages is a great place to be and to understand, okay, what could I work on, what how I could develop my nervous system that my nervous system is supporting me rather than dragging me down. And next 5 days, I will focus on one stage at a time. And I think that's a beautiful thing that I need to learn it. And I hope that the things that I'm learning will be helpful for you as well. So number one stage, the easiest one is shutdown. Freeze, collapse, no matter how you call it. It just, I think that sometimes when there are so many things happening in your life, you can't reach the moment. There's, as people call it, even a bottom. Rock bottom. This is the place of the rock bottom. Rock bottom, it's you can reach rock bottom with your nervous system. You can reach rock bottom with your finances. You can reach rock bottom with your health. You can achieve. You can be achieved. There's no achievement in that, but you're able to really reach the moment that is a rock bottom. And in the nervous system, rock bottom is shut down. And then of course that meant your procrastination, avoidance, scrolling endlessly, and then because you're not able to really do anything, but your nervous system is just total shutdown. And I think that's one important to understand is that when you are at this stage, and that's why I said that advice doesn't help sometimes. You need to understand the context of the person because you can potentially give a great advice what person could potentially do right now, but if they in a shutdown mode, freeze, collapse mode, all those advices probably not gonna work. So the best advice for this person is I said that even Jordan Peterson said it. Sometimes cleaning your bed is that 1% better. That's the only thing that you're supposed to focus on right now because when you have enough 1% success under your belt, you will be able to move out of this collapse nervous stage. And of course, at that moment, you're able to really take different kind of advices that really helps to elevate yourself. It's very hard to really think about achieving millions and millions and millions of dollars in success or any kind of success when you are nervously shut down. Number two is hyper arousal. And it's a fight or flight. So that means you're always on the high, always on hyper aroused. So you fight, or flight. So you run in, you react. I think that we need to understand that's is a lot of overworking, anxiety, comparison. Because if you said if I don't work, I probably will be left behind. So if you have that thought that might most likely that your nervous system is in this stage, the stage of hyper arousal. And I think that a lot of people are in this stage for a long, long time. They hustle, they grind, not because they're pursuing a vision, but because they just don't want to be left behind. and they react to things rather than to really take actions based on alignment. The, thir- the third stage moving forward, and this again becomes even better, is functional regulation. What it means that start to really be calm, but at the same time capable. You're able to really have some clear thinking, some consistent execution, and you're able to balance your emotions in some way or another. And then you start to have a positive view of life. I can handle this. If something comes up, I will handle it. And this is a great base to be in because you go after life difficulties and you build systems, you build discipline, you do routines, you have some kind of emotional processing. So this is a great place to stay in, but for a season. And then of course we move to another level, stage four, and that's his expansion. And this is beautiful thing is that stress resilient growth. That's where the stress resilient growth, because in in the stage three, most likely you do a lot of comfortable growth related things. So it might be that you're reading books, listening podcasts, you listen a lot of different things. But when you think about really doing the stressful hard things emotionally, you don't do it. You do easy things, but you do it. That's a great part. Number four is expansion, where you start to able to do the stressful things, that hard things. You have hard conversations. You are not afraid to be embarrassed. You expanding yourself, so that means that you are voluntarily putting yourself in the stress to get better, to get stronger, to recover faster. That is a beautiful thing. You start to see that stress is training, not anxiety. And the last stage, number five, that's where we supposed to really seek is an integrated mastery. And that's again when you have that calm intensity or strategic aggression. What it means is that sometimes you're able to aggressive with their actions as patient with results and be able to choose when to push, when to pull back, and know how to rest. So it means that you have a ability to choose your state based on alignment, what needs to be done right now. And that's the beautiful thing when you're able to choose your state. If you want to push a little bit, okay, let's put a little bit more fight state. Do you want to be calmness? Okay, you're able to be present. You want to really more achieve more right now. Maybe you want to put a little bit more stressful situations in your life because you're able to do so. You're able to adjust your nervous system because you know that you worked to develop into that stage when you have internal mastery. So the next 5 days, I will really go into understand those levels even more because it's very hard to really achieve what you do not understand. And that's why I think it's very, very important to understand every stage a little bit more to understand, okay, where am I? And then based on that, of course, take different actions just to make sure that we're able to achieve that internal mastery. So I hope you choose to win and see you tomorrow.